Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Libra February 26, 2022. You may find yourself feeling particularly creative today. Whether this comes through in an artistic fashion or in a unique and innovative approach to problem solving, this day should be a good and satisfying one for you. Finding a different way to approach a project will probably bring you a great deal of fulfillment, and you may find that others are impressed by your creative skills. Enjoy the day. Today you might see something in your personal life that you would like to handle differently. Maybe you are tired of going to all of the same clubs. It could be time to join a social group where the people share similar interests. If you have a hobby or passion, chances are there are other people who feel the same way you do. You could benefit from making some new friends and possibly meeting a romantic partner, too. You could be bouncing off the walls today. It's best to avoid caffeine and sugar and stick to salads today. With your energy being revved, it could be easy to overwhelm other people with your intensity. Try to tone things down a little, speaking in a calm and measured voice and controlling your energy. You might need to burn off that extra energy later on with a workout or long walk. Physical exercise should help you stay centered today. You could be trying to improve a relationship. This could be a friendship, a business connection, or a romance. The theme will be one of negotiation. You have to make it clear what you are prepared to bring to the table. Tell the person your feelings and your hopes for the relationship. How can a relationship benefit the both of you? How can you help each other? Explore these ideas. Your energy is quite infectious. In private, you finally get around to tackling projects you'd put off for a long time and your family is really pleased. Should you want to make some changes in the house or renovate it, this is an ideal time. Your ideas will be met with approval and others will be pleased to help out. Invite your friends, have a renovation party, and spend time with your loved ones. Whether you're running a foot race or competing in the game of life, others won't be able to match your pace physically, mentally, or even emotionally. Don't let them slow you down. Give way to your feelings, get out and about, socialize and survey the scene. Your open-minded nature makes this as an ideal opportunity to be adventurous, to discover new places and people. Don't allow yourself to be distracted from following your dreams, or you'll only be left feeling frustrated and uncertain. The slightest thing may set you off into a downward spiral of self-pity today, so beware. Try your best to stay out of that deadly trap. Keep things on a positive note by sticking to your goals and to what needs to get done. The more productive you are today, the better you will feel. Your emotions are apt to be quite sensitive, so stay close to people who are positive and upbeat. You don't need any emotional leeches today. Today, you have the right hand to play. At work, this may involve an advance, promotion, more responsibility, and who knows what else, perhaps a raise. So, don't hesitate to push ahead, get in contact with people you know and negotiate. You will be successful in everything you do. In your sentimental life, you will know a short period of instability, but you will get closer to someone you care about and they won't be indifferent to you. Be generous and you will get some harmony back into your life rapidly. Today you might discover a new sense of unity with the women in your neighborhood, perhaps through a community project of some sort. The common concern that you all have could be the appearance of your neighborhood and ways to spruce it up. You could form some strong bonds that you wouldn't have ever expected before. Children and older people could also be a source of assistance and enjoyment. Your tarot reading for today. Death, the Chariot, and the Devil. Things are about to change in your life. The cards evoke a bright future that contrasts with the situation you are living with today. Indeed, for some time, you seem to have been worried when thinking about your future. Lately things have not been turning out as you hoped and you have been disappointed by the behavior of some people, and by the decisions taken by people relatively close to you. Time has passed, and now you feel a bit nostalgic when you think back to those people who have moved away, those milestones you would rather have avoided. Today, the cards show new opportunities in your life, new challenges. At work and on a personal level, this translates into deep-seated changes. For some time, you have felt a bit gloomy at the idea of making the same efforts, carrying out the same tasks. You have the impression of being stalled and repeating the same thing on a personal level. Rest assured, the cards announce a whole lot of new things in your life and upcoming events that should delight you. In particular, there is an old friend who should return to you, to support you in your life and provide you with valuable advice. You must know who it is. There are also opportunities highlighted in this draw that should allow you to bounce back in your personal life and finally get closer to your goals. You are at the dawn of a favorable period during which you could accomplish great things if we are to believe the cards you have drawn. By heeding the lessons of this draw, you could advance quickly in your life project and finally achieve what is most important to you. Our eyes in the sky. It isn't a time in which we conform to the ideals and status quo of society. To be honest, it's the opposite of that. At the forefront of our hearts and minds for the next 30 days will be humanitarian acts of kindness, generosity, and the notion of unconditional caring for humankind. This is also a time of revolution and technological advances. We can expect some news of pending changes that could transform our world for the better and help us evolve as human beings. Radical beliefs could shift your consciousness to better align with what is happening in the world and your personal life, as well as your current ideals and views, not those you believed in the past. The nagging feeling that we have misjudged someone or something dampens our confidence, and much as we try to pinpoint rationale that would give our conclusion credence, the more it eludes us. Our imagination can run wild now, which is not such a bad thing if we funnel our creative energy into a spiritual practice or a meditative or artistic exercise. Once this transit passes, we might even surprise ourselves with the inspired works we've produced during a time when we felt so out of sorts. In the evening, the sun exits grounded, pragmatic, and success-oriented Capricorn for the terrain of cosmic innovator, Aquarius. At this time, we build on the legacies we established during Capricorn season, but with experimentation and collaboration in mind. This is a season for outreach, networking, and showing off our originality. Letting our inner nonconformist out to play finds us meeting those with similarly eccentric interests, pastimes, and social views. Over the next month, we are less concerned with tradition or fitting into the crowd. We know that deviating from convention and owning our unique point of view is how we can make progress, not only for our own sake, but for the good of our communities. If placed in a leadership position, we will prioritize tenets like freedom of expression, ingenuity, and defying limitation over taking the safe approach.